The Asian Development Bank releases its September outlook and it projects slower growth for the rest of Asia, with the Philippines among those facing pressure from global headwinds. Paolo Barcelon has the highlights in this report.
Developing Asia's growth forecast is lowered to 4.8% in 2025 and 4.5% in 2026, down 0.1 and 0.2 percentage points from its April outlook. ADB principal economist John Bairn says the main risk is due to tariff hikes and trade uncertainty. Bairn also says developing countries in Asia, which include the Philippines, Indonesia, China, Vietnam, and India, are feeling the pinch of Trump tariffs, with China facing the steepest rate at 45%. Bairn adds these moves have reshaped trade flows, with Asian export growth accelerating as U.S. importers rushed to front-load shipments before higher duties took effect. High-tech and AI-related exports have led the surge, though China's shipments to the U.S. remain weak.
Trade policy uncertainty peaked in April following the US-China tariff escalation. Uncertainty eased after trade deals were announced during May to August, but it remains elevated.
The ADB also projects that economic growth across developing Asia accelerated to 5.4% in the first half of 2025, up from 4.9% late last year, powered by net exports and tech demand. However, investment in the region has weakened, dragged down by China's struggling property sector. Inflation across most of the region has fallen below pre-pandemic levels, creating room for further rate cuts. Financial markets have remained resilient, buoyed by optimism over trade talks and expectations of Fed easing. Between July and September, portfolio inflows reached nearly $37 billion, though India saw equity outflows. Debt levels in Asia have improved overall, but vulnerabilities remain in high-debt economies such as Pakistan and Sri Lanka. Looking ahead, global growth forecasts for 2025 to 2026 have been revised downward. U.S. growth is projected at 1.7% this year, the euro area at 1.2%, and Japan at just over 1%. The ADB also projects oil prices to keep sliding, averaging $67 per barrel in 2025. And that rice prices worldwide are expected to stabilize following favorable weather and record harvests in India, the world's largest rice exporter. Paolo Barcelon, Billionaire News Channel.
The Asian Development Bank is cracking down on firms linked to the flood control scam. They may soon be on its debarment list. Once blacklisted, they will be barred from joining any current or future ADB projects. Country Director Andrew Jeffries says the bank will honor any official government blacklist and is already enforcing strict technical and financial requirements on all bidders. Contractors must prove that they have a solid track record and the technical capacity to deliver. For business, this means higher standards, fewer gateways for dubious players, and a stronger signal that clean procurement is non-negotiable.